This week we find ourselves in Central Oregon, surrounded by the Deschutes National Forest. We're just outside the town of Bend in Lapine in Moto Fantasy. Our week's going to include rides around Mount Bachelor, some beautiful lakes nestled up in the craters of volcanoes, as well as plenty of winding roads. We're going to eat some great food, drink some good beer, and have a good time in Central Oregon. Welcome to Rallies and Rides. Bend is part of Central Oregon, the high desert. This region has found a delicate balance between nature and development. Ask the locals, and they will tell you that Central Oregon is a melting pot of outdoor recreation and passionate living. You can have the best of both worlds here, and as their guest, they welcome you with open arms. As a rider, I felt right at home in Bend. This is a fairly dry climate with sunny days and crisp, chilly nights. Your riding weather is typically from May to October. In the spring, the highs are around 70 with lows in the high 30s or 40s. In the summer, July through about August, your highs will be around 80 with again lows in the 40s. If you're going to be riding this area, I would recommend bringing your leathers. We're out here in late May, early June, and a jacket and a vest was sufficient, but there was times when I could have used my coat. Make sure you bring the leathers because you never know what morning you want to get up and catch an early morning ride. Our host is Moto Fantasy, offering a cabin-style lodge tucked away in the pine trees and surrounded by a fish pond. After a long day's ride, finding yourself relaxing under a tree is easy to do. The lodge offers multiple room arrangements. The upstairs portion offers a large open floor plan with room for your riding buddies. The opportunity to bring a large group really appealed to us. The garage attached to the lodge will make any motorcycle enthusiast feel like they're a kid in a candy store. The lodge offers guests opportunities to rent motorcycles. For many, this means they can experience the back roads on a different bike every day. You might arrive on your touring and find yourself on a BMW K1200S that afternoon.
So this is the Homestead Lodge of Diamond Stone Guest Lodges, built specifically for motorcycle riders. This is the Four Seasons Suite. It has a full kitchen, living room, 2 bedrooms, 1.5 baths, big screen TV. This is the king bedroom of the Four Seasons Suite.
Let's go riding!
Limited time. Oh yeah, baby, so limited time. Limited time. Telling you now, so limited time. For love in this life.
Our ride today takes us on East Lake Road up to Newberry National Monument. The turns have been exciting, and behind me, Mount Bachelor is amazing. If you're looking for some great views, some amazing riding, this is a road that you definitely need to try.
Think made it happen is the one thought it shouldn't said something. I know the story went down was some new they should act, but for years they practiced the craft of not facing the facts, and now they're playing those hesitation blues. That song's a fake from after midnight.
I'm here at Paulina Falls, just about a mile or two up from where we stopped and saw Mount Bachelor. This beautiful waterfall actually moved about 200 feet due to the volcano about 2,000 years ago. This is definitely a must-see on your list when you're up here in the Deschutes National Forest.
Love in this life, live this life of love. There's only limited time.
The Newberry Volcanic Monument is home to some of the area's most interesting geological features. The Newberry volcano is a shield volcano that erupted around 2,000 years ago. Paulina Peak's summit is 7,900 feet and can be accessed via a dirt road. The eruption created the two lakes we see and some of the largest glass obsidian in North America. During the Apollo missions, some of this area was used because the terrain resembles the moon. Today, there are plenty of campsites for both trailers and tent camping. Recreational access to the water is also available.
Limited time. I'm telling you now, there's only limited time. Love in this life.
Behind me is the Old Mill District, the more grown-up part of Bend. Once these were a couple sawmills on the river. Now it's one of the finest shopping regions in the Northwest. The Les Schwab Amphitheater's over my shoulder. There's some music going on right now. The acts such as Willie Nelson have played this place. If you're looking for a nice break, a little getaway, do some shopping, some fine dining, I would highly recommend the more grown-up side of Bend in the Old Mill District. Luxurious townhouses tucked in the mountains. It's not very often you can have a view of a 9,000-foot mountain and then eat at a fine restaurant after a full day of shopping. Bend is truly a unique place in its understanding and abilities to preserve nature and still enjoy luxury. Today, the restored brick powerhouse and signature 3 smokestacks still stand, reminding everyone of the area's rich history. Today's ride is the Cascade Lakes Scenic Byway. Behind me is Elk Lake, and over here is Mount Bachelor. Mount Bachelor is going to accent you on the right the whole way up. You'll climb a couple thousand feet, and this is your reward. There's a resort that we're going to go visit here in a minute, and this is definitely a day ride that you'll want to put on your map. We've ridden just about 5 minutes from where we were at the lake. This is Elk Lodge. It's a great place to stop and have something to eat, enjoy the beautiful views of the mountain ranges all around us.
Go, Johnny, go, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go, go. Johnny, be good.
Pulling off the Cascade Lakes Highway, we find ourselves in the growing resort known as the Village at Sun River, a planned community offering housing, shopping, and dining. The community has everything one would want when looking for a relaxing place for a stroll during the evening.
Craft brewing in Central Oregon is a direct correlation to the Central Oregon lifestyle. We love our outdoors, we love our recreation, and we love our craft beers. Everything we do outside ties to what we do inside here in the pub. The variety of styles, the variety of activities that are available to us, everything goes hand in hand, ties together. We have a whole family of beers here that we produce at Sun River Brewing Company. Two of our favorites are Grandma's Pale Ale and Stargazer Black Ale. Grandma's Pale Ale, very light, approachable beer, easy to drink, has a wonderful kick of Cascade hops on the backside, light, enjoyable beer. In contrast, we have a Stargazer Black Ale, subtle hints of cocoa, a little bit of roast, but overall a very approachable, easy drinking beer.
When traveling, don't hesitate to try new foods. I was told I had to try the fried avocado. Not sure what I'd end up with, a delicious appetizer was presented to me. It was a treat and probably something I would never have ordered. Our burger and fish and chips were delicious, and another fine example of Central Oregon cuisine. When riding in Bend, you can find all the major dealerships. We stopped in here with our friends at Wild Horse Harley Davidson. It's one of the nice areas about visiting Bend is if your motorcycle needs service, breaks down, or just want to stop and say hi, get your dealership t-shirt, you can do that. Central Oregon has shown us that if you're looking for great motorcycle rides and plenty to do when you aren't riding, this is an excellent destination. Fresh air, sunshine, and winding roads. Not to mention great beer and awesome views. I don't think you could ask for a better motorcycle vacation. For Rallies and Rides, I'm Eric Gipe.